Crosswind started about in the late 70s, 77, 78. Ronnie Noah and I were playing with a country band in Junction City, and Ronnie said, "Hey man, I like the way you play guitar. I want to come over there to Wamego and jam with me and a couple guys." So I did, and that's how it started. We started jamming and played a gig and then changed the name of the band, and then we brought Max in as a bass player, Max Davidson, and then we brought Jim in. And about that same time, we kind of were liking Southern rock, what we were hearing from Skinner and Molly Hatchet, and wanted to try something new that the other bands around here weren't doing. And Pot County Pork and Bean Band was really big around this area, and they were finishing up their stint about the same time, and we kind of fell into the void and took advantage of it, and people just started coming out and partying with us, and the crowds got bigger and bigger and bigger. We were having more and more fun. We were playing every weekend. Then people told us we needed a singer.
That was our big mistake.
But anyway, we agreed, yeah, that'd help out, and we heard about this long-haired guy, and his name's Steve Hendricks, and we brought him in, and he joined up with us, and then things really took off. People kind of liked us having somebody that could sing in the band. When we started out, we were mostly playing at a place in Ogden, Kansas, which is not very far from Manhattan. And I can't remember, do you remember the name of that place? It don't matter, but it was a big room, and we'd pack it.
And also the merry-go-round here in town.
Oh yeah, the merry-go-round. They had a bar that went around like that for anybody who's around back in those days, and if you didn't get drunk,
hold all 50 people.
Yeah. That was easy to pack, but it was fun, man. The parking lot would be packed, the bar would be packed. Here we are, what, 40 years later, and we do our Crosswind family reunions, try to do one once a year, and the people just keep coming out, and they bring their kids and they bring their grandkids, and we pack the hall and we have a good time, and everybody looks forward to next year, and hopefully we're all here. You know, Max and Ronnie aren't here anymore, but in spirit they sure are. We put banners up with them on them when we play, so they're not forgotten.
Nope.
And now Mike McAdams passed away this last year. And, you know, it's been a long time since Mike's been in the band, but we don't forget. We don't forget our buddies. Yeah, this is Steve Hendricks on the computer here. The poor guy's got COVID tonight, so we got him here on the Zoom session. If you hear that little voice in the background, there's no mice here. That's Steve Hendricks there. I don't know if you can hear him on the...
trying to ask us to do it. And kept us going for reunions.
How do you feel, Jim?
Woo!
Steve feels good. I feel good.
I feel real good and privileged to have the honor. You know, I think back in the day, like Tom was talking when we was playing all over the place, I don't think that this was ever in anybody's mind. We were just 5 guys from Manhattan, you know, and we played rock and roll music and traveled around. You know, that was it.
They didn't have a Kansas Music Hall of Fame back then.
You know, and well, that's, you know, just never dawned on me when I was ever playing and stuff. But yeah, when we got this, I was just had to take a deep breath.
It's nice to be recognized for all these years, and it's nice to see other talent in Kansas recognized.
And hopefully that from us being from Manhattan, you know, it'll bring a little bit more focus to other local bands and stuff. You know, that because there's talent here in this town. You know, as far as rock and roll bands, but maybe that'll help everybody else out too. And